Star Wars, this is a Star Wars, this is a Star Wars. I'm on a star. Hello everybody, welcome to tonight's unofficial Star Wars live online pub quiz. How are you all doing? How is your Wednesday? We're almost to the end of lockdown. The sun is starting to come out. It's almost light all the time. I'm so ready for the summer. I'm so excited to just get out and do things. How are you all doing? My name is Josh. I will be your quiz host tonight on our unofficial Star Wars live online pub quiz. We are going to kick off the quiz in about 15 minutes, so you've still got a bit of time to have a quick loot break if you need it. Grab yourself a drink. I'm on the usual red wine. And let us know if you're having any issues, if you can't find your unique player ID, all of that good stuff. You've still got a bit of time. Now, first thing we'd love for you to do is follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Our handle is QuizWhip HQ across everything, so please do give us a follow. Please do give us a nice tweet or an Instagram story. It'd really help us out. We'd really enjoy it. Please do that. If you do have any problems tonight, or if you are having problems kind of getting on the platform, your best bet is to message us on Facebook. That's the quickest way. Where we can help you. If you use Twitter or Instagram or even email, it might take us a bit of time to respond to you, and it might just take a bit of time. So if you want to get on the platform quick, you want to get on there, you need some help, Facebook is your best bet. Please bear that in mind as you play it tonight. Hello, Catherine. This t-shirt, this is a special QuizWhip t-shirt. If you are playing my birthday quiz this weekend, you might win a QuizWhip t-shirt. Rebecca, how's my teeth? My teeth, the teeth that I had issues with have gone now, so that's good. For those of you who don't know, I had to cancel a quiz 2 or 3 weeks ago that I had on a Wednesday because I had to have my teeth emergency pulled out. One tooth anyway, not my whole teeth. One tooth had to get pulled out, and obviously I couldn't host a quiz. So thank you, I'm doing very well, Rebecca. I was back on it the next day. I'm a trooper. If you're watching this, you have already found a link to the live stream. If you've bought a ticket, you have been sent an email with a link to the quiz portal, a link to this live stream, and your unique player ID. All of the instructions on how to play is in the email, but I will be explaining these again for you within the next 10-15 minutes. I'll share the game code with you in just a sec, which you'll need to, but before I do that, I just want to remind you that if you are playing with other people across different households, you might have a Zoom or a FaceTime call on, make sure that only one person is submitting your team's answers. Only one player can use your unique player ID. And before I give you the game code, and you can start giving us your team names and logging on, as a reminder, we do give out a special achievement each quiz for the best team name. And I'm sure that some of you have got some great Star Wars themed team names ready. I'm looking forward to seeing them. There will be a special achievement given out to the best one tonight, so bear that in mind. So how to join? I want you to go to the quiz portal, either on your laptop or your mobile, whatever you think is going to be best and easiest for you. Enter the game code for tonight, which is Vader, V-A-D-E-R, all one word, all capital letters. Enter your unique player ID, then enter your game code, enter your team name, and then you should be on the platform. I'm excited to see what names you've got tonight. I'm excited. I've already found my best one, Living La Vida Yoda. Already great. We've got Let the Wookiee Win, Wookiee Mistake. Oh, Wookiee Mistake is a good one. Obi Wannabes, the Choc Chip Wookiees. Oh, I knew that you wouldn't let me down. These are great. We've got Pew 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 Pew. We've got Han Solo and Gretolo. Dagobah X-Wings. Half-witted, scruffy-looking Nerf herders. Cookie Jar Jar. I'm liking it. It's a great start. I'm sure I'll give you some more shout-outs as we play tonight, for those of you who I didn't shout out then. Rebecca, what's my tipple this evening? It is a red wine, as usual, and it's not even a different red wine. It's the same red wine as I have every week. The same one. Although, I'm drinking a lot of wine this week in particular, because yesterday we had a date night, and we had a lot of wine. Tonight, I'm on my quiz wine. Tomorrow, I've got a wine tasting evening that I'm doing with work. And then at the weekend, it's my birthday, so there'll be plenty of wine drunk over, the 3 or 4 days then. Moving on to the quiz, let's talk about the quiz, shall we? Just to clarify, we are focusing on the core Skywalker Saga franchise, so there's no specific questions about Solo or Rogue One or The Mandalorian, for example. We are focusing on the Skywalker Saga franchise, but it obviously won't help. It won't harm you if you're very well versed in those surrounding media bits as well. But just for clarity, we are focusing on the core Skywalker Saga franchise. There are 5 rounds tonight. The first round is heroes and villains. A bit of a catch-all round about your favourite characters, your favourite heroes, your favourite villains in round 1. Round 2 is focusing on the original trilogy. Round 3 is focusing on the prequels trilogy. Round 4 is focusing on the sequels trilogy. And then the last round is Who Is This? Practice round. And for those of you who have played a few QuizWhip games, you'll know how that round works. But for those of you who are new, I'm going to show you a picture of a character from the franchise, and you have to tell me who that is, basically. Sounds easy, but there might be a twist in there somewhere, which I will explain as we get on to play. How it works is, I'm going to read the question aloud on the live stream here, and then it should appear on your screen. There is a natural 4-second lag with any live stream. So what I do is I read the question twice on my end before we'll send it to your devices, and that should mean, with the power of time travel, that by the end of the first reading of the question, that's when you should receive it. It should work. We'd never really have any problems with it, but just make sure that if you think that you have a bit of a longer live stream than 4 seconds, give your YouTube live stream a refresh, and it should catch itself up, and you should have a decent non-lag there. You will have 20 seconds to submit an answer. You can change your answer as many times as you like before the timer is up, but your last answer is the only one that is scored. You will receive 20 points for a correct answer, but you will receive bonus points the faster you submit a correct answer as well. The first player to submit a correct answer will receive 20 bonus points. The second fastest will receive 19 bonus points, and so on and so on. So time is of the essence. You can be Googling some of these questions. You have to get in there quick and let us know what your answer is. But, however, we know that some of you might not have great internet. You might have a bit of a lag on the live stream or a bit of a lag on the platform maybe. So you can also earn more points for the more answers you answer correctly in a row. So for every 3 questions you answer correctly in a row in each round, you will get a 20-point bonus as well. So that's a nice, easy way to get some more bonus points if you just answer a lot of them correctly in a row. Let's talk about what you win if you do well on this quiz as well. So the winner of the quiz overall will win a £20 gift voucher of their choice, along with a free ticket to any of our future quizzes. However, as I just mentioned, we know that some of you might not have great internet. The live stream might lag for you. The platform might lag for you. You might cut out and you might have to rejoin because you might have dodgy internet. So we always have a random position prize as well. And if you come in this position on the leaderboard at the end of the quiz, you will also win a £10 gift voucher and a free ticket to any of our future quizzes. So even if you encounter any problems tonight, you might just still win something anyway. And the random position for tonight's quiz is 33rd. So it's quite lower down on the leaderboard than we usually have it. So that's a random position. So if you know that you're maybe not going for first, maybe 33rd is where you want to land, and you'll still win something anyway. If there is a joint winner to any of those, the final winner will be the player with the most fastest answer bonuses. Let's move on to talk about some other stuff, shall we? There are also a few new additions to our quizzes this season, which give you more chances of winning prizes as well. The first of which is our houses. So there are 5 houses, and you have all been randomly assigned to one of these 5 houses. We have Pink Flamingo, Yellow Python, Green Mantis, Blue Dolphin, and Purple Dragon. Along with earning points for yourself, you will also be earning points for your house. So if we have a look at the leaderboard, this is the current leaderboard. Yellow Python is still in the lead, but we have had a few bits of movement there. Green Mantis is back down to last place, but we do have Pink Flamingo, Purple Dragon, and Blue Dolphin in between. At the end of every month, we will have a random draw from players who are in the highest scoring house that month, and they will receive some nice prizes every month, such as free tickets, a QuizWhip t-shirt, and a few other goodies. But also at the end of the season, so we're in season 2, and at the end of season 2, we will be doing another prize draw for everyone in the top scoring house, and they will receive things like a pub quiz hamper, some more QuizWhip t-shirts, some more free tickets, and a lot more goodies as well. So bear that in mind as you're playing. You're not just playing for yourself, you're playing for your house. It's a good team spirit exercise. Make sure you're in a good team, basically. Yellow Python have been in the lead a lot, so if you're in Yellow Python, it's looking good. If you're not in Yellow Python and you want to get up on that leaderboard, make sure that you answer questions correctly and quickly, and you should get some more house points for your house. The second edition is achievements. So whilst playing our quizzes, you will also earn a number of achievement badges for skillful and knowledgeable play. At the moment, high-scoring players will earn achievements for coming first, second, and third. There is an achievement for coming last as well. But we also have a number of other secret achievements that you can win as you play as well, such as getting a fastest finger bonus, or such as playing a certain amount of quizzes. There's a bunch of achievements you can earn as you play a few quizzes. But these achievements also earn your house points. So the more achievements you earn, the more house points you'll earn, which means that you'll have a higher chance of winning some nice goodies each month. That's the leaderboard and the achievements explained. Let's have a sip of my wine so I can quench my thirst. Ooh. Catherine, Webby, Megan and Kate, our QuizWhip moderators will be here, there and everywhere. They'll be keeping an eye on you all in the chat. So do be kind and respectful. Don't be mean. Don't be sharing answers in the chat because you will be banned. You will be put in a timeout. We don't hesitate to evict any of you on the chat. True Jackie Weaver style. A few technical things. So make sure you have a reliable internet connection. Obviously, that goes without saying. Use 4G or Wi-Fi, whichever works best for you. That's the only thing that we can't really change. We want you to have as best of a quiz experience as possible. So make sure you have a reliable internet connection. Once you've joined the quiz, please don't close your browser or leave the quiz in any way, just because you might have issues rejoining. You might miss out on a few questions whilst you try and reconnect, which means that you'll miss out on some points as well. And lastly, as I said at the beginning of the live stream, if you do have any problems during gameplay tonight, Facebook is your best bet for support. Please message us on Facebook if you can't find your unique player ID or if you're having any issues with the platform, because that's the quickest way that we can help you and solve any problems you might be having. But you can use the YouTube chat if you want me to clarify anything or you just want to ask me any questions or just have a chat with me. You all seem very friendly already. You've all seem very active in the chat, which is great. I like it. Some of the things you've been saying have been a bit weird and I haven't understood, but that's completely fine. Michael, 33rd or last, whichever is left. I'm sure we will have more than a 33rd leaderboard. How many teams do we have? We've sold around 70 tickets, so we have about 70 teams playing tonight. So decent amount of teams. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good one. We've tried to host this Star Wars quiz a few times over the past year, and they've always had to be either rescheduled or postponed for a number of different reasons. So I'm very excited that we can actually host it now and have a proper Star Wars nerd sesh. Is anyone else on the pub quiz beverage tonight? Anyone else got a beer or a wine or a cup of tea or a gin, whatever you might be drinking? Let me know in the YouTube live chat. It'd be good to just know who else is out there joining me on the wine. We will be kicking off the quiz in just a few minutes' time, but we will be having a practice round first. And for those of you who are joining us for the first time, our practice round is very easy. It's only 3 questions. Some of the questions are fairly silly, but they're just there so you can know how the platform works. You can get used to the multiple choice questions, and you can get used to how our image questions look. You won't earn any points for the practice round, but you also won't lose any points either. It's just a bit of fun, just to get your quiz juices flowing, just to get you used to getting back in the quiz spirit and getting used to our unique platform. Oh, Matt is drinking a glass of Sancerre? Sancerre. What's that? Is that wine? Is that an alcoholic drink? I have no idea what that is, but it sounds exciting. Greg's on the Banta milk. The blue milk. A pint of Spotcha. These are all, you guys are going to be fun. I can feel it. All right. I think we're going to kick off the practice round first of all. So, as a reminder, for those of you who are playing with us for the first time tonight, our practice round is dead easy. I'm sure you're all going to get every single question in the practice round right. They're a bit silly, but it's just there to get you used to how our platform works. Let's jump into it, shall we? Let's jump right into the first practice round of the night and the first question. Let's do it. Question number 1 in the practice round for our unofficial Star Wars live online pub quiz. And the question is, who is the primary protagonist of the Star Wars series? Is it Luke Skywalker, Luke Skyrunner, Luke Skydancer, or Luke Skyrider? Who is the primary protagonist of the Star Wars series? Is it Luke Skywalker, Luke Skyrunner, Luke Skydancer, or Luke Skyrider? Who is it? Use your multiple choice options there and let me know who's the primary protagonist of the Star Wars series. Is it Skywalker, Skyrunner, Skydancer, or Skyrider? Your time is up. The correct answer was, of course, Luke Skywalker. I'm sure you all got that one right, but no worries if you didn't. There's no points lost, there's no points won. Let's move on to question 2 in the practice round. What is the name of Han Solo's spaceship? Is it Millennium Crow, Millennium Eagle, Millennium Raven, or Millennium Falcon? What is the name of Han Solo's spaceship? Millennium Crow, Millennium Eagle, Millennium Raven, or Millennium Falcon? I don't know why I pronounced Raven really weird the first time I read that. question out. Kind of said Millennium Raven. But what is the name of Han Solo's spaceship? Another silly one. I'm sure you'll all get it right. Is it Millennium Crow, Millennium Eagle, Millennium Raven, or Millennium Falcon? And your time is up. The correct answer is Millennium Falcon. Yep, I can see most of you getting that one right. Well done. And the last question is a practice question. It's an image question, and how this works is I'm going to show you a picture of a character, and what we're looking for is the first letter of this character's name. So I don't need to type out their name. I want you to give me the first letter of this character's name. I want you to bear that in mind for the future picture question. So what is the first letter of this character's name? Who is this? What is the name? And what is the first letter of their name? Who is this? And what is the first letter of this character's name? Who is it? I'm sure you all know who this is. Although some of you have put some weird letters in there, I'll be honest. Your time is up. The correct answer is Ray, so the letter R is what we were looking for. So well done if you put R. If you typed out the full name, you wouldn't have got a point if it was a real question. Let's just have a quick look. Okay, no one typed out the name, which is good. That's a good start. You all know how to follow rules and how to play. That's good. Okie doke, let's jump into the actual quiz now, shall we? You've all got used to how the platform works. You've got used to the multiple choice and the image questions. Are you ready to play our unofficial Star Wars live online pub quiz tonight? Let me know in the chat. Are you ready? Are you excited? Are you pumped? I am. Your first question is going to be all about heroes and villains, all about your favourite heroes, and all about your favourite villains. A bit of a catch-all round about the main characters. Let's jump into it, shall we? Thank you, Rebecca. You're wooing for me. Thank you. All right, question number 1. Who said, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you are my only hope"? Was it Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Darth Vader, or Princess Leia? Who said, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you are my only hope"? Was it Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Darth Vader, or Princess Leia? Who was it? Okay, Cafe Rock, Christian, you're with me. Let's get this party started. Who said, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you are my only hope"? Was it Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, or Princess Leia? Your time is up. The correct answer there was, of course, Princess Leia. And this might be the quickest we've ever got a 100% question on a quiz. Every single one of you got that one right. Great start. The fastest team there was Alderaan Answers. Oh, these are some great team names. Boba Fetta Cheese, you got it right. Obi-Wannabes, Centennial Eagle, Wookiee Mistake. We've got a bad feeling about this. Jabba the Sluts, you all got that one right. Well done to you. Next question. What species is Chewbacca? Is he an Ewok, a Gungan, a Jawa, or a Wookiee? What species is Chewbacca? An Ewok, a Gungan, a Jawa, or a Wookiee? Oh. Matt, is it just me, or does the time go a lot quicker than the one on the stream? The stream might be a bit weird. The stream's always weird with the timer, so try not to look at that if you're trying to time your answers. What species is Chewbacca? If you find that your timer on your screen is going a bit fast, it might just be your internet has done something weird to the platform. But I promise you, you will have 20 seconds to submit an answer. The correct answer there is a Wookiee. Again, a lot of you getting that one right. Seagulls, Stop It Now. Oh, Mooey Mooey, I Love You. The Choc Chip Wookiees. Drop It Like It's Hoth. Oh my god, this might be my favourite quiz for team names tonight. This is so good. Next question. According to Obi-Wan Kenobi, what is a lightsaber to a Jedi? Is it their best friend, their security, their life, or their protection? According to Obi-Wan Kenobi, what is a lightsaber to a Jedi? Is it their best friend, their security, their life, or their protection? What is a lightsaber to a Jedi? According to Obi-Wan Kenobi, what is a lightsaber to a Jedi? Your time is up. The correct answer there was their life. A lightsaber is their life to a Jedi. Well done to have got a bad feeling about this. Your pal, friend, Patine, drop it like it's hot. Oh, Moo Moo, I love you. One Provision, live in La Vida Yoda. Live in La Vida Yoda is so good. Next question. What is Kylo Ren's birth name? Is it Ben, Tom, Sam, or Dan? What is Kylo Ren's birth name? Ben, Tom, Sam, or Dan? One of my favourite characters in the franchise, Kylo Ren. He's a very, very interesting, fascinating character. But what is their birth name? Is it Ben, Tom, Sam, or Dan? I feel like I need some music for when the time is going down. Time is up. The correct answer is Ben. Almost 100% if you got that one right. 98% if you got that one right. The Chop Chip Wookiees get that quiz out of the sky. Let the Wookiee win. Let this Wookiee win. Dagobah X wins. Veteran difficulty. Well done. You all got that one right. Next question. On which planet was Rey abandoned? Bespin, Dantooine, Jakku, or Endor? On which planet was Rey abandoned? Bespin, Dantooine, Jakku, or Endor? On which planet was Rey abandoned? Bespin, Dantooine, Jakku, or Endor? Where was Rey abandoned? Bespin, Dantooine, Jakku, or Endor? Time is up. The correct answer there was Jakku. Reminds me of Baku, the capital of Azerbaijan. I know my capitals. 98% of you got that one right. Pretty good. Krogu, the evil baby killer. Wookiees and Cream. Some of your team names are brilliant. We've got a bad feeling about this. Beam me up, Scotty. This Wookiee steak is Chewy. Oh my god, these are brilliant team names. I don't know how I'm going to decide who is the best team name tonight. Next question. What was the name of Jabba the Hutt's slave girl that he fed to a Rancor before Princess Leia arrived at his base? Sana, Phasma, Ula, or Jana? What was the name of Jabba the Hutt's slave girl that he fed to a Rancor before Princess Leia arrived? Was it Sana, Phasma, Ula, or Jana? Who was it? Who was the slave girl? Oliver, the answers didn't appear for you. It might have been the internet might have conked out for a second or something. Make sure to give it a refresh if you can't see an answer. I'm sure it'll catch up with itself. What was the name of Jabba the Hutt's slave girl? Your correct answer there was Ula. Ula was the correct answer. 61% if you got that one right. Not bad at all. The Bad Batch, Let the Wookiee Win, Wookiee Mistake, Veteran Difficulty, Inferno Squadron, Jar Jar wins. You all got that one right. Great job. It's a great start to get a good momentum in the first round, so good work. Next question. What was the name of the junk dealer who owned a young Anakin Skywalker as a slave? Watto, Yaddle, Cabe, or Logray? What was the name of the junk dealer who owned a young Anakin Skywalker as a slave? Watto, Yoddle, Cape, or Logray? I'm definitely going to embarrass myself by mispronouncing some characters' names throughout this quiz. I'm sure you'll all be very vocal in the YouTube live chat if I do. But I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll blame it on my northern accent and my lisp, all in one. What was the name of the junk dealer who owned a young Anakin Skywalker? Your time is up. The correct answer there is Watto. Watto is the correct answer. Watto? Justice for Ben Solo. Many Bothans died to bring us these answers. Lando Calrissian, Han Solo and Gretolo, HAM. You all got that one right. Well done to you. Next question. Who did Princess Leia say this quote to? There are things that you cannot solve by jumping in an X-Wing and blowing something up. Did she say that to Han Solo, Poe Dameron, Rey, or Luke Skywalker? Who did Princess Leia say this quote to? There are things that you cannot solve by jumping in an X-Wing and blowing something up. Was it to Han Solo, Poe Dameron, Rey, or Luke Skywalker? Who did Princess Leia say this quote to? Was it to Han, Poe, Rey, or Luke? A few seconds left. Your time is up. The correct answer there is Poe Dameron. Good old Poe. 94% of you got the one right. Again, not bad. It's going to be a close one tonight. Dagobah, X-Wings, Drop It Like It's Hot, Centennial Eagle. We've got a bad feeling about this. Cookie Jar Jar. Where the Brain, Sweetheart. You all got that one right. I'm loving these names. This definitely might be my favourite quiz so far in terms of best names. A lot of them are brilliant. Next question. What was Finn's designation code as a stormtrooper? FN2187, FN2019, FN1981, or FN3582? What was Finn's designation code as a stormtrooper? FN2187, FN2019, FN1981, or FN3582? We've got to chuck in some hard ones because it's going to be a close one. You're all going to get most of the answers right tonight. I can already feel it. What was Finn's designation code? Who knows? Okay, a lot more of you knew this than maybe I took for granted. Your time is up. The correct answer was FN2187. 97% of you got this one right. Pretty decent. Drop It Like It's Hot. Wookiee Mistake. Boba Fetta Cheese. I want some more good ones. Millennium Pigeon. It's a great one. Baby Yoda. Pew 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 pew. This quiz win we will. You got that one right. Well done. Next question, and I think the last question in this round. Who said, "This is how liberty dies," to thunderous applause? Was it Padme, Yoda, Mace Windu, or Han Solo? Who said, "This is how liberty dies," to thunderous applause? Padme Amidala, Yoda, Mace Windu, or Han Solo? A very infamous quote from the series, but maybe one of them that you can't quite remember who said it. Who said it? Was it Padme, Yoda, Mace, or Han? Who said this quote? Your time is up. The correct answer is Padme Amidala. 97% if you got it right. Again, it's going to be a really tight one. Oh, Mui Mui, I love you. Obi-Wannabes. Many bosoms died to bring us these answers. Team Fulcrum. Living La Vida Yoda. Justice for Ben Solo. You all got that one right. Well done. That is the end of round one. How did you do? That was a pretty tight one. I think there'll be lots of teams who got every single question in that round right, or at least maybe all but one. A lot of you did very, very well. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, how our leaderboard announcements work is at the end of every round, I'm going to give you the top 5 teams for that round only. It won't be until the end of the quiz when you know what the top 10 leaderboard actually looks like. So for round one, and a great start. If you're on the top 5 here, it's really a good start for the rest of the quiz. In 5th place for that round only, we had Alderaan Answers. In 4th place, we had Jar Jar Wins. In 3rd place, we had Let the Wookiee Win. In 2nd place, we had Many Bothans Died to Bring Us These Answers. But in 1st place for that round, we have Drop It Like It's Hot. Well done to you if you're in the top 5 there, but it's going to be very close. There were very many teams who are almost there. Every single one of those teams in the top 5 got every single question right then. But there were lots of other teams who got every single question right, so it's very, very close. Let's move on to round 2, shall we? Round 2 is all about the original trilogy. The best trilogy, really. The original trilogy, episodes 4 to 6. Let's jump into it. Question number 1 in round 2. When hiding from stormtroopers, who does Princess Leia entrust with the Death Star plans in A New Hope? R2-D2, BB-8, DD-13, or C-3PO? When hiding from stormtroopers, who does Princess Leia entrust with the Death Star plans in A New Hope? R2-D2, BB-8, DD-13, or C-3PO? Who does Princess Leia entrust with the Death Star plans? This must be another 100% question, right? Let's see. A few seconds left to give me an answer. You can change your answer if you want to, but it is your last answer. That is the only one that is scored. Your time is up. The correct answer is R2D2. Oh, so close. 98% of you got that one right. Almost 100. Almost 100. Get that quiz out of the sky. You were the fastest there, but welcome to the Choc Chip Wookiees. Beam me up, Scotty. Team Fulcrum. Dagobah X-Wings. You all did pretty well as well. Next question. What was Han Solo's original rate for taking Luke to Alderaan in A New Hope? Was it 3,000 credits, 10,000 credits, 17,000 credits, or 24,000 credits? What was Han Solo's original rate for taking Luke to Alderaan in A New Hope? 3,000, 10,000, 17,000, or 24,000 credits? Might be a bit of guesswork here for those of you who maybe can't remember the specifics of the deal. But what was Han Solo's original rate for taking Luke to Alderaan? Dun, 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 dun. Your time is up. The correct answer is 10,000 credits. They originally negotiated so that it was 17,000, but the original rate was 10,000. Obi-Wan Abyss, you got that one right. Wookiee Mistake, Centennial Eagle, Boba Fetta Cheese, you all got that one right. So, well done. Next question. In A New Hope, who said, "If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine"? Darth Vader, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, or Obi-Wan Kenobi? In A New Hope, who said, "If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine"? Was it Darth Vader, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, or Obi-Wan Kenobi? Who said that quote in A New Hope? "If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine." The Darth Vader, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, or Obi-Wan Kenobi? Your time is up. The correct answer is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Again, 97% of you getting this one right. This is going to be a tight race. Oh, Mui Mui, I love you. Well done, you were the fastest, but who else got it right? Veteran Difficulty, your pal Friend Patine, Living La Vida Yoda, Cookie Jar Jar, Gen X Wingers. You all got that one right. Well done. Next question. We're moving on to the next film in the series, in the trilogy. How many years have passed in between A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back? Was it 1 year, 3 years, 7 years, or 10 years? How many years have passed in between A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back? 1 year, 3 years, 7 years, or 10 years? Alex, shout out Obi-Wan Can Blow Me, because I'm worried we're being so you don't have the team name. I don't always shout out the fastest teams, I'll make that clear. Sometimes I just have a quick skim and just give some nice shout outs to people who've got it right. But I haven't seen your team yet, so let's see if I can find it. Obi-Wan Can... Oh, that's some good... Sunnyvale, Trailer Park, Mando's Masterminds, Jedediah Knight, May the Folks Be With You. Some good team names. This is definitely my favourite quiz with team names. The correct answer was 3 years. 3 years had passed in between A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back. Jar Jar wins. You were the fastest team there, but well done to We've Got a Bad Feeling About This, Quizzle Voss, Ewoks Rule, Stormtroopers Drool. This Wookiee Steak is chewy. Oh, that's a really good one as well. I really enjoyed that one. Next question. When on the planet Hoth in The Empire Strikes Back, Luke is captured and almost eaten by what creature? Wampa, Tauntaun, Nexu, or Rancor? When on the planet Hoth in The Empire Strikes Back, Luke is captured and almost eaten by what creature? A Wampa, a Tauntaun, a Nexu, or a Rancor? I'm sure I've mispronounced some of those there. What creature almost hears him? Almost hears him? Almost eats him. When on the planet Hoth in The Empire Strikes Back, Luke is captured and almost eaten by what creature? The correct answer is a Wampa. 91% of you got them right, so well done. Wookiees and Cream, you were straight in there, but Snuggle Muggles, Imperial Tiebreaker, 2 Wookiees and the Ewok. Who else got it right? I want to give some more shout outs. The Bad Batch, well done. You all got that one right. Great job. Let's jump on to the next question. I'm going to have a quick look at the leaderboard, just because I know that some of you are, or at least 1 or 2 of you, your points are not showing up for you, but I can promise you, But every single person is earning points, and we can receive them on our end. So if you can't receive them, maybe give your platform a refresh in between a question, and maybe it will catch up and you'll be able to see it. Next question. In The Empire Strikes Back, Han Solo is entombed in a case of what material by Darth Vader? Is it adamantium, chronoton, vibranium, or carbonite? In The Empire Strikes Back, Han Solo is entombed in a case of what material by Darth Vader? Adamantium, chronoton, vibranium, or carbonite? Han Solo entombed in what material? Let's top up my wine, shall we? In The Empire Strikes Back, Han Solo is entombed in a case of what material? Your time is up. The correct answer is carbonite. That was pretty obvious. That was, I think, our second or third 100% question of the night. Every single one of you got that one right. Give yourselves a pat on the back and a little round of applause. Adamantium is obviously from X-Men. Chronoton is from Star Trek, I think. Vibranium is from Marvel. And carbonite is what Han Solo is entombed in. Next question. Who did Princess Leia impersonate in Return of the Jedi when visiting Jabba the Hutt with Chewbacca as her prisoner? Boba Fett, Boushh, Lobot, or Cad Bane? Who did Princess Leia impersonate in Return of the Jedi when visiting Jabba the Hutt with Chewbacca as her prisoner? Did she impersonate Boba Fett, Boushh, Lobot, or Cad Bane? Who did Princess Leia impersonate? Another one, which I thought might have been trickier for you, but I can already tell that a lot of you have already got it straight away. I'm going to have a little scope at some more team names. I tell you, this is definitely my favourite quiz for team names tonight. Your time is up. The correct answer is Boushh. 72% of you got that one right, so well done. Who got that one right the fastest? Obi-Wannabes, Grogu the evil baby killer, the Chop Chip Wookiee mistake, Justice of Ben Solo. Great names. Next question. Who killed Jabba the Hutt in Return of the Jedi? Was it Princess Leia, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, or Chewbacca? Who killed Jabba the Hutt in Return of the Jedi? Was it Princess Leia, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, or Chewbacca? I'm sure we might get some people arguing this answer, we'll see. Who killed Jabba the Hutt in Return of the Jedi? Thank you very much for anybody who is giving us a nice Instagram story. We've given you a nice re-share. What do you call it on Instagram these days? Your time is up. The correct answer is Princess Leia. 95% of you got that one right. Well done. Oh, Mooey Mooey, I love you. You got it right. Live and love you, Yoda. Inferno Squadron. Where the Brain Sweetheart. Get that quiz out of the sky. Imperial Tiebreaker. Well done. You all got that one right. Next question. We're still on Return of the Jedi. In Return of the Jedi, what are Yoda's dying words to Luke? The last of the Jedi you will be. Twilight is upon me. There is another Skywalker. Or Vader is your father. In Return of the Jedi, what are Yoda's dying words to Luke? The last of the Jedi you will be. Twilight is upon me. There is another Skywalker. Or Vader is your father. What was Yoda's dying words to Luke? I mean, he had a lot. He kept like almost dying and then coming back up and giving some other nonsense. And then almost dying again and then talking again. So wouldn't give up. But what are his last dying words? Your time is up. The correct answer is there is another Skywalker. Seagulls, stop it now. You're the fastest. Well done. But who else got it right? Wookiee mistake. Alderaan answers. Imperial Tiebreaker. The Lone Trooper. The Outer Rim. Obi-Wan can blow me. Well done. You all got that one right. Next question. What colour is Darth Vader's lightsaber during his battle with Luke on the Death Star in Return of the Jedi? Is it white, red, green, or black? What colour is Darth Vader's lightsaber during his battle with Luke on the Death Star in Return of the Jedi? Is it white, red, green, or black? And we're talking about the light. What killer is Darth Vader's lightsaber during his battle with Luke? Thank you very much to Bronte for giving us another nice Instagram shout out there. I'd like to caption of another day, another QuizWhip quiz. Your time is up. The correct answer is red. Red is the correct answer. And again, most of you got this one right. This is going to be a really, really tight one. Who got that one right? Baby Yoda, your pal friend Patine, on X-Wing and a prayer. On X-Wing and a prayer, that's a good one as well. Well done. This is, I give up. Maybe you all get achievements tonight for the best team names. And the last question in round 2 is a bit of a bonus question. An extra one we're chucking in there that's not necessarily about the film's narrative. But bonus question. On Disney Plus, what advisory warning is shown before Return of the Jedi? Contains mild profanity, contains misuse of alcohol, contains depictions of slavery, or contains tobacco depictions? Bonus question. On Disney Plus, what advisory warning is shown before Return of the Jedi? Contains mild profanity, contains misuse of alcohol, contains depictions of slavery, or contains tobacco depictions? We have to chuck in a few bonus questions because we knew it was going to be a tough one. Going to be a tight one. We have to chuck in some of these more wildcard questions to split up the leaderboard just a little bit. Thank you to Joe for a nice Instagram shout out. Thank you very much. Your time is up. The correct answer is contains tobacco depictions. I know, pretty interesting, right? Only 9% of you got them right. I knew it would come down to maybe a question like this, but get that quiz out of the sky. Alderaan answers, Dagobah, X-Wings, well done, you got that right. And you were all pretty quick as well, you all knew that one. And that is the end of round 2. God, we're way into it than I thought. Round 2, the original trilogy. How did you all do? Was that a bit easier, a bit harder than the first round? Let's see how you all did. As before, I'm going to give you the top 5 teams for that round only. So remember, this top 5 is only for that round only. In 5th place, we've got a bad feeling about this. In 4th place, we had many Bothans died to bring us these answers. In 3rd place, we had Jar Jar wins. In 2nd place, we had Alderaan answers. But in 1st place for that round, we had Dagobah X wins. So well done to you if you were on the top 5 there again. It was a pretty different top 5 to the round before, which I always enjoy. Makes the quiz a lot more exciting. You never really know who's going to be in the top 10 at the end of it. Let's jump into the next round. This is the prequel round. I'm sure you're all very excited about this one. These are obviously the best films of the franchise. After this round, we are going to take a short break, where you can, have a loo break if you need it, grab another drink. But before we do that, we are going to have one more round, and that is round 3, all about the prequels. Let's jump into it, shall we? Question number 1 in round 3. What is the capital city of Naboo, as seen in The Phantom Menace? Theed, Mos Espa, Caprica, or Endor? What is the capital city of Naboo? Is it Theed, Mos Espa, Caprica, or Endor? What is the capital city of Naboo? Is it Theed, Mos Espa, Caprica, or Endor? What is the capital city of Naboo? Your time is up. The correct answer is Theed. Theed is the capital city, so well done if you got that one right. Let's give some more shout-outs. Live and La Vida Yoda, Let the Wookiee Win, Wookiee Mistake, Obi-Wan is Han Solo and Gretolo. Rhythm is a Bantha. These are brilliant. This is brilliant. Well done. Next question. What title is given to the leader of the Gungan community as seen in The Phantom Menace? Is it a chief, a boss, a director, or a master? What title is given to the leader of the Gungan community as seen in The Phantom Menace? Chief, boss, director, or master? What title is given to the leader of the Gungan community? Alex, this is bloody awesome. This is our first quiz. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Alex. Hopefully you'll return for more. I'm glad we can make your Wednesday evenings just a little bit more exciting. Let's all nerd out about Star Wars. Your time is up. The correct answer is boss. Boss is given to the leader. 91% if you got that one right. Well done. Seagulls, stop it now. Oh, Moo Moo, I love you. Beam me up, Scotty. The Chop Chip Wookiees. On Next Swing and a Prayer. Sunnyvale Trailer Park. Well done. You all got that one right. Next question. In The Phantom Menace, who defeats Darth Maul by cutting him in half with a lightsaber? Yoda, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, or Jar Jar Binks? In The Phantom Menace, who defeats Darth Maul by cutting him in half with a lightsaber? Yoda, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, or Jar Jar Binks? I say defeat because apparently he doesn't die. But who defeats Darth Maul by cutting him in half with a lightsaber? Is it Yoda, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, or Jar Jar Binks? Your time is up. The correct answer is Obi-Wan Kenobi. We all knew that Jar Jar Binks would not have done that. Maybe by accident. Maybe he tripped over a lightsaber. But nope, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the correct answer. Well done. 95% if you got that one right. Great job. Next question. What is the name of Jango Fett's ship in Attack of the Clones? The Mantis, Ghost, Razor Crest, or Slave One? What is the name of Jango Fett's ship in Attack of the Clones? Is it the Mantis, Ghost, Razor Crest, or Slave One? What is the name of Jango Fett's ship? Is it the Mantis, Ghost, Razor Crest, or Slave One? Thank you very much to the Vicaries for giving us a shout out as well. You do have a brilliant team name. It is brilliant. Your time is up. The correct answer is Slave One. 83% if you got that one right, which on any usual quiz would be a great rate for people getting it right. But on this quiz, that might be one of the lowest we've had tonight. So well done if you did get it right. Wookiees and Cream, you got it right. Inferno Squadron, Obi-Wan Can Blow Me, Quiz Gonjin, you all got that one right. Next question. What is the name of Anakin Skywalker's stepbrother as seen in Attack of the Clones? Henry, Ethan, Owen, or Noah? What is the name of Anakin Skywalker's stepbrother? Is it Henry, Ethan, Owen, or Noah? What is their name? This is a bit of an easy one, I think, but we'll see how you all do. What is the name of Anakin Skywalker's stepbrother? I'm storming through this morning tonight. You can tell either, if for those of you who are returning QuizWhip quizzes, you can tell how much I'm enjoying a quiz based on how quickly I drink wine. If I'm really enjoying a quiz like tonight, I'll get through quite a bit of wine. But also, if I'm really bored of the quiz and people aren't really using the chat and it's just a boring quiz, I'll also get through just as much. If it's in between, then I drink, a normal amount of wine. But tonight I'm enjoying it. You've all been great fun and your teams are brilliant. Your time is up for that question. The correct answer was Owen. So well done if you got that one right. Again, 95%. Pretty decent correct answer right there. So well done if you got that one right. Next question. Who cuts off Anakin Skywalker's right arm in Attack of the Clones? Is it Count Dooku, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Boba Fett, or Yoda? Who cuts off Anakin Skywalker's right arm in Attack of the Clones? Is it Count Dooku, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Boba Fett, or Yoda? Who cuts off Anakin's arm? Count Dooku, Obi-Wan, Boba, or Yoda? Who cuts off Anakin's arm? Your time is up. The correct answer is Count Dooku. Oh, I thought that might be 100% answer, but no, not tonight. 95% you got that one right. Well done. Let's give some more shout out, shall we? Boba Fett Achieves, another brilliant name. Han Solo and Gretolo, Let the Wookiee Win, Feta and Difficulty, Millennium Pigeon. Well done. You all got that one right. Next question, we're on to Revenge of the Sith. A hard film title to say when you have a lisp. What was the name of the ballet that Chancellor Palpatine watched with Anakin in Revenge of the Sith? Was it Dolphin Lake, Squid Lake, Narwhal Lake, or Orca Lake? What was the name of the ballet that Chancellor Palpatine watched with Anakin in Revenge of the Sith? Dolphin Lake, Squid Lake, Narwhal Lake, Orca Lake. This is how great the films were, and these were the questions that we were landed with. What was the name of the ballet that Palpatine watched with Anakin? Dolphin, Squid, Narwhal, or Orca Lake. Your time is up. The correct answer is Squid Lake. Squid Lake is the correct answer. Get that quiz out of the sky. Wookiee mistake, Dagobah X-Wings, Alderaan answers. You all got that one right. Well done to you. That was a tricky one. Only 39% if you got that one right. That might sway the leaderboard. We'll see at the very end. Next question. In Revenge of the Sith, who says to Anakin, "The Force is strong with you. A powerful Sith you will become"? Is it Chancellor Palpatine, Yoda, Padme Amidala, or General Grievous? In Revenge of the Sith, who says to Anakin, "The Force is strong with you. A powerful Sith you will become"? Is it Chancellor Palpatine, Yoda, Padme Amidala, or General Grievous? Is it Chancellor Palpatine, Yoda, Padme Amidala, or General Grievous? Who says this quote? Is it Chancellor Palpatine, Yoda, Padme Amidala, or General Grievous? Your time is up. The correct answer is Chancellor Palpatine. Again, another easy one. 94% if you got that one right. This is going to be a very exciting leaderboard, I'll tell you that. Who got it right? Obi-Wan Can Blow Me, Sunnyvale Trailer Park, One Provision, Pew 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 Pew, This Is the Way. Oh no, you get it wrong, I'm sorry. Great name though. HAM, The Outer Rim, well done to you. Next question. Which order does Chancellor Palpatine announce in Revenge of the Sith that triggers the execution of all Jedi by the Grand Army of the Republic? Is it Order 36, Order 101, Order 66, or Order 54? Which order does Chancellor Palpatine announce in Revenge of the Sith that triggers the execution of all Jedis? Is it Order 36, 101, 66, or 54? I did enjoy watching the live chat before we went live, and one of you made a joke of, all we need is a game code. Let's execute order, and then you blanked out the actual order. And I was like, maybe they know that's a question coming up. Maybe they've got a feeling, and they don't want to spoil it for everybody else and give the answer away. Your time is up. The correct answer is Order 66. Well done if you got that one right. Centennial Eagle, you were pretty quick. Drop it like it's hot. Jar Jar wins. Millennium Pigeon. On X-Wing and a prayer. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question is another bonus question. Again, not a question about the narrative per se, but just a little nice bonus question to maybe shift the leaderboard a little bit. And your bonus question is, aliens from which other film make a cameo appearance in Phantom of the Menace? Is it Little Shop of Horrors, Mars Attacks, Predator, or E.T. the Extraterrestrial? Aliens from which other film make a cameo appearance in Phantom of the Menace? Is it Little Shop of Horrors, Mars Attacks, Predator, or E.T. the Extraterrestrial? There's some rogue cameo aliens in Phantom of the Menace. And they're aliens from which film? Little Shop of Horrors, Mars Attacks, Predator, or E.T. the Extraterrestrial? Little Shop of Horrors, Mars Attacks, Predator, or E.T. the Extraterrestrial? Your time is up. The correct answer is E.T. the Extraterrestrial. You can see some E.T.s in Phantom of the Menace. Well done to Seagulls. Stop it now. You were pretty good. You were in there straight away. Next round is coming up in a short while, but at the end of that round, and we are going to shout out the leaderboard before we jump on a quick break. As before, I'm going to give you the top 5 teams for that round only, and these are as follows. In 5th place for that round only, we had Alderaan Answers. In fourth place for that round only, we had Justice the Ben Solo. In third place for that round, we had Jar Jar Wins. In second place for that round, we had Dagobah X-Wings. And in first place for that round, we had Seagulls Stop It Now. Again, a fairly different top 5 teams. There might be 1 or 2 teams that have appeared in a few top 5s, but in terms of who's in first place, there's no front runners. It's all up for grabs, especially when we get to the last round. For those of you who are new to QuizWhip, the last round usually does change quite a lot. So we'll see how you all do then. But before we carry on with the quiz, we are going to have now a short break. So you can relax, you can have a loo break, you can grab another drink if you need it. You can rest your fingers. I'm sure some of you were clinging to your phones or your laptop and your mouse to try and get answers in quickly. So you can relax now for just a little bit. But I will be here to entertain you as best I can. Greg, our score still says 0. Is that right? That's definitely not right. There are no teams that are playing tonight that have 0 points. Give your platform a refresh, and it should catch up with itself maybe in a few kind of rounds' time. But if you give it a refresh, it should reset, and it should tell you what points you are. If you want to know what points you have, maybe give us a message on Facebook. I'm sure we'll be able to help you and let you know what you're on at the moment. But I promise you, your points are coming through. We do have everyone's points. Don't worry. Okay, for those of you who are sticking around, I've got a few little icebreakers. I want to get to know you a bit better. I want to know what you like about Star Wars and what you don't like. So I've got a few questions. And the first one is, for some, maybe an easy question. For some, maybe a harder question. But what is your favourite film of the Star Wars saga? Doesn't have to be part of the the trilogy of trilogies. Could be Rogue One. Could be Solo. What is your favourite film of the saga? Michael, any way to know how many points first has? I'm sorry, we don't give the information away straight away. We want to make it a lot more exciting, so no one really knows where they land. Sometimes it gets boring if there's a front runner, but yeah, we do keep that secret until the very end. Michael says Empire, hands down. Ed says A New Hope. Jacob's Empire, no questions about it. Chris says The Last Jedi. I feel like I might agree with The Last Jedi. I think I might agree with you there. Matt, I can tell you it's not 7 to 9. You take 7 to 9 over 1 to 3. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Rebecca says Empire or Rogue One. Victoria says Empire. A lot of Empire. I mean, it was a good one, but I think maybe The Last Jedi for me. I don't know. A New Hope is very classic. There's no problems there. Obviously tonight our questions have been very, very much focused on the trilogy of trilogies. We haven't even gone into Rogue One or Clone Wars or The Mandalorian or anything like that. Probably because I haven't seen half of them, so we wanted to make sure that we can give you a quiz that we can actually do for you. A lot of you are on Empire. I mean, it is a good one. I also want to remind you all of the other quizzes that we've got coming up over the next few weeks. If you are enjoying the quiz tonight, make sure to join us again. We're almost out of lockdown, but we are still putting on quizzes, putting on a nice Wednesday show for you, giving you some chance to win some prizes and some goodies. So next week, next Wednesday, the same time next week, we have Lord of the Rings live online pub quiz. So I'm sure there's some crossover between Star Wars fandoms and Lord of the Rings fandoms. Make sure to join us next Wednesday for our Lord of the Rings quiz. I'm going to enjoy rewatching Lord of the Rings over the next week, just to prepare for that one. I'm enjoying that. But we also have some other quizzes. So this Sunday, every Sunday, we have a Sunday quiz. And this Sunday is a special one because it's my birthday. My birthday is this Sunday, so we're hosting a Josh's birthday quiz special. It's a general knowledge pub quiz. It's all about the favourite traditional pub quiz rounds. We've got history, geography and politics, films, music and TV, a bit of everything. We've done a lot of themed quizzes, but we want to maybe take it back a little bit. Celebrate my birthday, come join me, have a lot of wine and cake, and do a nice general knowledge pub quiz with me. I'm going to enjoy that a lot. But other quizzes we've got coming up. We've got animated movies, we've got Pokemon and Nintendo, we've also got horror movies, which has gone live today, so you can buy tickets for our horror movies quiz. Tomorrow, you should be able to buy tickets for our upcoming Parks and Recreation quiz. I don't know if any of you playing tonight played our The Office quiz that we did a few weeks ago. I'm sure there's some crossover there. If you want to join our Parks and Recreation quiz, you will be able to buy tickets for that tomorrow. And we do have plenty more coming up over the next few weeks as well. But those are the ones that you can buy tickets for now or tomorrow. Make sure to go to QuizWhip.co.uk if you want to see what quizzes we've got coming up. Ooh. I am loving the team name tonight. It's a really hard decision figuring out what is my favourite team name of the night. I might even have to choose a top 3. Because there are so many good ones. Let's have a look. Who do I like? Jar Jar Wings is a good one. Drop It Like It's Hoth is a brilliant one. Live and Let Yoda is another brilliant one. Who else do I like? I like Beam Me Up Scotty. I think that's just funny. I like... Who else? There's another one I really enjoyed. Who else? There's This Quiz Win We Will. That's a good one. Obi-Wan Can Blow Me. That's a funny one. Millennium Pigeon. That's a great one. This Wookiee Steak is Chewy. That's a brilliant one as well. It's going to be a hard job to figure out who are our favourites tonight. Okay, we've got about 6 more minutes-ish before we're going to come back for round 4 and round 5. Round 4 is all about the sequels, the sequel trilogy. So episodes 7 to 9. Yes, 7 to 9. And then the last round is Who Is This?, which is our pitch round. And I do tell you, on quizzes like this, where it's tight, and most of you are getting almost every single question right, it does come down to the pitch round sometimes, because the pitch round is a tricky one. It delays some of you. You have to take a bit of time to think and look at the picture to figure out who it is before you submit an answer. So we'll see how that goes. That might change the leaderboard quite a bit. Let's have a look. Do we actually have any teams who've got every single question right so far? I think maybe one team maybe has got every single question right. Maybe. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they're on the top of the leaderboard because of bonuses and all of that jazz. So we'll see. Chris says, please do a Back to the Future quiz. So I've got that request before. Maybe from you, I don't know. And I would love to do a Back to the Future quiz. I think it's a brilliant idea. Katie says Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's a good one. Again, I'm sure there'll be a lot of crossover between people who have played The Office and Parks and Recreation who will enjoy a Brooklyn Nine-Nine quiz. Yes, it may have been from your wife, Chris, but it's a brilliant idea. I like it very much. Make sure to follow us on QuizWhip HQ on our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Follow us on QuizWhip HQ. Give us a tweet. Give us an Instagram story. Give us a follow. We'd really enjoy that. It'd make our Wednesdays a little bit more brighter if we can see how much you're enjoying the quizzes. Makes what we're doing just a little bit more easier. It is hard putting on a quiz, and I'll be honest with you. A lot more work than maybe a lot of people think. So it's good to get some good feedback. I enjoy it when people let us know that they're enjoying a quiz. Makes us feel nice. Okay, a few more minutes before we're going to kick off round 4 and round 5. The sequels and Who Is This? I'm excited. Next question. Let's give you another question, shall we? Who is... Again, this might be an easy question for some and a harder question for others. But who is your favourite character in the whole of the Star Wars franchise? Who is your favourite character? Danielle says, should do a Rick and Morty quiz. Louise wants an old Doctor Who one. Chris wants The Good Place quiz. The Good Place, again, another probably good one. I've tried to watch The Good Place. I don't think I enjoy it. I know, quite shocking, but... Chris says Chewy twice. One in capital letters, one in lowercase letters, just to emphasise how much Chewy is the favorite character. Victoria Han Solo, Catherine Cassian, Rebecca Ice Cream Machine Guy. Crystal Jar Jar Binks. I like Jar Jar Binks. Sue me. Michael Darth Maul. Thomas is Jar Jar Binks. I don't know whether you're being, sarcastic or serious, but either way, sue me. I like Jar Jar Binks. David says Chewbacca. What a Wookiee. I like it. No one's saying Princess Leia. Princess Leia was a brilliant character. Groundbreaking at the time. Okay, I've got a few more minutes, 3 more minutes before we're going to kick off the next round. Zach, can we have a Miranda quiz, please? I do enjoy when I ask people what quizzes they want. Some of the niche quizzes that some people come up with. I enjoy it. We will definitely have a look, add it to our list. We've had so many suggestions. It's going to be a hard one to figure out what we want to prioritize, especially as we come out of lockdown. We want to make sure that we can give you as much of the the best quizzes before lockdown ends. We will be continuing doing this post lockdown, just probably maybe in a different way. But Miranda is definitely niche. Okay, a few minutes. Thank you to Robin, Jordan, Jessica for giving us a nice Instagram shout out. Thank you very much. Oh, Ed, Schitt's Creek. Schitt's Creek? Schitt's Creek? Schitt's Creek, you can tell, again, for those of you who are returning, I'm sure you know, as we go into round 4 and round 5, my pronunciation gets worse and worse as the more wine I drink. But isn't that the beauty of a quiz host? I'm sure you're all missing a good pub quiz, and like a proper pub quiz. Going to a pub, having a good nerd out for a theme, or even just a general knowledge one, and having the host slowly get drunk over the course of the quiz. And the ability for you to argue with that pub quiz host gets easier and easier. Few more moments before we are going to kick off round 4. We're going to be kicking off at 2040. I hope you are all ready. Catherine, take a shot every time R2D2 is... This is it, my pronunciation. Take a shot every time R2D2 is bleeped out for swearing. I would be on the floor. Okay, it's 2040. I think we're going to bring back the quiz. We've had a nice chat. I've enjoyed it. But let's bring back the quiz, shall we? Who's ready? Are you excited to earn some more points? Are you excited to get yourself on the leaderboard? Are you excited to take the Star Wars unofficial live online pub quiz winner's crown tonight? Rob, my friend went to a pub quiz in London and the quiz master was Ian McKellen. Well, you know how to shoot a guy down. I can't compare to Ian McKellen. I like to see myself as a mix between Richard Osman and Alan Carr. That's where I see myself in the white space. Okay, let's jump into, shall we? Who's ready? Let me know in the live chat. Are you ready for round 4? I'm ready. Let's do it. Question number 1 in round 4, all about the sequel trilogy. Question number 1. In The Force Awakens, who accidentally releases the carnivorous Rathras aboard the Eravana? Is it Chewbacca, Rey, Finn, or Han Solo? In The Force Awakens, who accidentally releases the carnivorous Rathras aboard the Eravana? Is it Chewbacca, Rey, Finn, or Han Solo? In The Force Awakens, who accidentally releases the carnivorous Rathras aboard the Eravana? Is it Chewbacca, Rey, Finn, or Han Solo? Who accidentally releases the monsters? Your time is up. The correct answer is Rey. Ooh, that was a harsh one. Only 57% of you got that one right. Many Bothans died to bring us these answers. The Choc Chip Wookiees. I'm sorry, you got it wrong. But nice name in it either way. One Provision, Centennial Eagle, Alderaan Answers, Let the Wookiee Win, 2 Wookiees in the Ewok. Well done, you got that one right. That was a hard one. Next question. In The Force Awakens, Rey finds whose lightsaber in the ancient chest in Maz's castle? Is it Princess Leia, Darth Vader, Yoda, or Obi-Wan Kenobi? In The Force Awakens, Rey finds whose lightsaber in the ancient chest in Maz's castle? Is it Princess Leia's, Darth Vader's, Yoda's, or Obi-Wan Kenobi's? This might be one you have to think about. There might be an obvious answer, but... In The Force Awakens, Rey finds whose lightsaber? Your time is up. The correct answer is Darth Vader's lightsaber. Also Luke's lightsaber. But obviously all those options, Darth Vader was the correct answer. Well done to you if you got that one right. Jar Jar wins. You did. Who else got it right? HAM, Dagobah X-Wings, Inferno Squadron, Jabba the Sluts. Well done. Next question. Which of these characters does not witness Han Solo's death in The Force Awakens? Chewbacca, Rey, Finn, or Princess Leia? Which of these characters does not witness Han Solo's death in The Force Awakens? Chewbacca, Rey, Finn, or Princess Leia? Who does not witness Han Solo's death in The Force Awakens? Chewbacca, Rey, Finn, or Princess Leia? Again, I'm hoping there's no arguments here, because there is an argument to be made. But your time is up. The correct answer is Princess Leia. I mean, she does feel it, you know, but does not witness it. 97% of you got that one right. Pretty decent. Who got it right? Let's give some more shout-outs. Wookiee Mistake, Gen X Wingers, Quiz Gone Jin, Lil Soka, Rhythm is a Bantha. That's another great one. Next question. What is the name of the sea-dwelling bird native to the planet Acto, as seen in The Last Jedi? Acklays, G-Jaws, Mots, or Porgs? What is the name of the sea-dwelling bird native to the planet Acto, as seen in The Last Jedi? Acklays, G-Jaws, Mots, or Porgs? Again, there's too many pronunciation there. Acto, Acto. G-Jaws, G-Jaws. Acklays, Acklays. There's too many pronunciation there. You can all read. You all know what we're trying to say. What is the name of the sea-dwelling bird native to the planet Acto, as seen in The Last Jedi? The cute little birds. The correct answer is Porgs. Porgs is the correct answer. Seagulls, Stop It Now. You got that one right. Kind of a fitting name, so I like that. But your pal friend Patine, Alderaan Answers, Let the Wookiee Win, One Provision, Wookiees and Cream. You all got that one right, so well done to you. Great names. Next question. In The Last Jedi, Snoke insults Kylo Ren by calling him what? A child in a mask, a child with a stick, a child with no father, or a child with no voice? In The Last Jedi, Snoke insults Kylo Ren by calling him what? A child in a mask, a child with a stick, a child with no father, or a child with no voice? What is the correct answer? A child in a mask, a child with a stick, a child with no father, or a child with no voice? And your time is up. The correct answer there is a child in a mask. Again, 98% if you got that one right, well done. Obi-Wan of is, you were the fastest, but who else got it right? Get that quiz out of the sky, the Bad Batch. This is the way, this quiz win we will. Rancor keepers, pew 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 pew. Well done. I just can't stop giggling at all your names, they're just so brilliant. Next question. What is the name of Snoke's personal command ship as seen in The Last Jedi? Dominion, Paramount, Supremacy, or Regiment? What is the name of Snoke's personal command ship as seen in The Last Jedi? Dominion, Paramount, Supremacy, or Regiment? What is the name of Snoke's personal command ship? Is it Dominion, Paramount, Supremacy, or Regiment? Have a guess if you don't know. Your time is up. The correct answer is Supremacy. 88% of you got that one right. Again, any other quiz, that would be pretty good, but on this quiz, a fair few of you not getting it right. Wookiees and Cream, Justice for Ben Solo, Quizland Voss, Obi-Wan Can Blow Me, Millennium Pigeon. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. We're into The Rise of Skywalker. Who does Rey believe she has accidentally killed using Force lightning in The Rise of Skywalker? Chewbacca, Finn, Princess Leia, or Poe? Who does Rey believe she has accidentally killed using Force lightning in The Rise of Skywalker? Chewbacca, Finn, Princess Leia, or Poe? Who does she believe she's accidentally killed? And your time is up. The correct answer is Chewbacca. She believes she's killed Chewbacca. Obviously, thankfully, not the case. But who got that one right? Cookie Jar Jar, Millennium Pigeon, Sunnyvale Trailer Park, Wookiees and Cream, The Lone Trooper, Rhythm of the Bantha. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. What is the name of the dark planet that Rey travels to in order to find Darth Sidious in The Rise of Skywalker? Is it Mustafar, Dagobah, Exegol, or Geonosis? What is the name of the dark planet that Rey travels to find Darth Sidious? Is it Mustafar, Dagobah, Exegol, or Geonosis? What is the name of the dark planet? What is the name of the planet? And your time is up. The correct answer is Exegol. 89% if you got that one right. On X-Wing and a Prayer, you were the quickest. Well done to you. Drop It Like It's Hot, Ewoks Rule, Stormtroopers Drool, Dagobah X-Wing, Centennial Eagle, Beam Me Up Scotty. Well done, you won that round. That question, you were pretty good on that question. Next question. Who eventually tells Rey that she is a Palpatine in The Rise of Skywalker? Kylo Ren, Princess Leia, Finn, or Han Solo? Who eventually tells Rey that she's a Palpatine in The Rise of Skywalker? Kylo Ren, Princess Leia, Finn, or Han Solo? Who eventually tells Rey that she is a Palpatine? Spoiler alert, but I'm assuming you've all watched it. Your time is up. The correct answer is Kylo Ren. 97% if you got this one right. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tight one. Who got that one right? Jar Jar wins. Lil Sokka. Where the Brain Sweetheart. Grogu the Evil Baby Killer. Well done. Next question. And the last bonus question of the round. What colour is the lightsaber at the end of The Rise of Skywalker? Is it yellow, red, green, or blue? Bonus question. What colour is Rey's own lightsaber at the end of The Rise of Skywalker? Is it yellow, red, green, or blue? Michael, lag has gotten to the point where first reading corresponds with the appearance of question. Make sure to give your YouTube live stream a refresh. I promise you there's only a 4-second lag. There's not much we can do about the live stream on your end, so please do make sure to give it a refresh. I'm sorry you're having that problem. We try our hardest to make it easier for everybody, but we know that there's issues sometimes. Alright, your time is up. The correct answer is yellow / golden, if you want to call it golden, but yellow is the correct answer. Wookiees and Cream, On X-Wing and a Prayer, your pal Friend Patine, Quizland Boss, The Bad Batch. Well done to you for getting that one right. And that is the end of round 4. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. This is where it gets a bit more interesting. Maybe we get to see some front runners. Let's have a look. In 5th place, for that round only, we have Drop It Like It's Hot. In 4th place, we have Jar Jar Wins. In 3rd place, we have On X-Wing and a Prayer. In 2nd place, we have We've Got a Bad Feeling About This. But in 1st place, for that round only, we have Dagobah X-Wings. So again, well done if you're on the top 5 teams on that round. Again, fairly different top 5. Maybe 1 or 2 that are creeping in on a few of the top 5. So maybe we've got some front runners coming through. But it's pretty tight. This is the tightest quiz maybe we've ever done. You're all getting most of the questions right. You're all getting in there pretty quick. Even with the occasional bonus questions. But let's see how that continues as we get into the picture round. This is the game changer. How this works is, I'm going to show you a picture of a character from the series, but they're going to have a big QuizWhip circle on their face. So you have to work out from the outfit or the surroundings who that character actually is, and then you have to give me the first letter of their name. So, very similar to the first image question in the practice round. I want to show you a picture of a character. All you have to do is figure out who's hidden behind the big circle, and you have to give me the first letter of their name. As a policy, if they have a title in front of their name, such as Princess Leia, don't put P, and we're looking for their actual name. So if it's Princess, or Boss, or Captain, don't put that. Put the actual name, put the first letter of their actual name. Just as a clarification there, we don't want any of you jumping down our throats if you put the title in. So let's jump into it, shall we? Let's see how you all do. This is my favourite round of every quiz. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? If you do find that your lag is a bit longer than you should be, make sure to give your live stream a refresh, because it might give you a disadvantage if you find that your internet has just fallen slow and it's lagging behind. Oh, and yes, as I mentioned maybe 10 times, this round is first letter only. Don't type out their name. The correct answer, this is Count Dooku. So D is what we were looking for. D is the correct answer. 88% if you got this one right, so well done. Get that quiz out of the sky. You were the fastest, so well done to you. Your pal Friend Patine, Justice of Ben Solo, veteran difficulty, you're all pretty quick though as well, so well done. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who is this? And Alex, as I clarified, no titles included. The correct answer here is Poe. So P is what we were looking for. 95% if you got this one right. Pretty good. Many Bothans died to bring us these answers. Well done to you. You were the fastest there, so well done. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who is this? A bit of a harder one, but you can use some clues. Who is this? What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? We've got two letters, and I knew it was going to come down to two letters. Half of you thinking one character, the other half thinking the other character. Your time is up though. The correct answer is Obi-Wan Kenobi. So O is what we were looking for. A lot of M's there. A lot of you thinking another character. But the Choc Chip Wookiees, Inferno Squadron, Jar Jar Wings, Lil Soka, Jabba the Sluts. Well done. You knew it was Obi-Wan Kenobi, so well done to you. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Michael, I saw you get cocky for a second, and then you realised you were wrong, so you retracted your comment. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who is this? Bit more of an obscure character. Your time is up. The correct answer is Ameline Holdo. So A is what we were looking for, but on this occasion, on the only one, we are going to let you have her H because she is only referred to as Holdo in the series. Greg, as before, Vice would not have counted because V is a title, and we were not accepting titles, but this is the only occasion where we are going to accept H. So let's just correct the autocorrect here. Just give us 1 second. The vast majority of you put H, as we knew you would. We are exerting our pub quiz discretion and accepting H. because she's only referred to as Holdo in the series. But you do also get a point for A, so well done if you put A. Dun dun dun, a few more for H. Let's just make sure we give you the points that you deserve. Okay, if you put H, you did get a point, don't worry. If you put V, you did not get a point, because as I mentioned before, about 10 times, no titles. We are not accepting titles. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who is this? Bit of an easier one. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Dun, 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 dun. Your time is up. The correct answer is Padme Amidala. A lot of you are pretty quick there. Your pal friend Patine, you were pretty quick. Oumumu, I love you. Drop it like it's hot. Jar Jar wins. Justice for Ben Solo. Well done. You're all pretty quick. So well done to you. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? Who is this? Who is this? What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who is this? Your time is up. The correct answer is Luke. So L is what we were looking for. 97% of you got the one right. That was pretty good. The Chop Chip Wookiees, you were the fastest, but again, well done to many Bothans died to bring us these answers. Your pal friend Patine, Jar Jar wins, drop it like it's hot. Beam me up Scotty, Team Fulcrum, Snuggle Muggles, you were all pretty quick, so great job. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? We're almost there. We might overrun a little bit past 9, but we'll make sure to speed it up when we get to the end. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Your time is up. The correct answer is Landonis Balthazar Calrissian. Lando for short. But L is what we were looking for, so well done if you put L. Again, 97%, pretty good. Boba Fetted Cheese, the Chop Chip Wookiees, drop it like it's hot. Many Bothans died to bring us these answers. Well done, you all got that one right. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who's this? What is the first letter of their name? Who is it? What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? And your time is up. A bit of an easier one. This was, of course, Han Solo. So H is what we were looking for. Who got that one right? Wampa Vision, all drawn answers, Wookiees and Cream, Wookiee Mistake, Seagull, Stop It Now. Well done, you all got that one right. Oh, that was a 100% answer question. 100% of you got that one right. Well done. Next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? Who is this? Owen, no villains. I mean, we did have one villain in there. But also, let's not pretend that all of the villains are instantly recognizable because you all dress in black. So, bit harder to make it a bit more interesting for you. Your time is up. And this was another 100% correct question because it was Princess Leia. So L is what we were looking for. Your pal friend Patine, Centennial Eagle, Boba Fett Cheese, Han Solo and Gratolo. Well done to you. Thomas, one letter has been more prevalent. There's so many characters in Star Wars. whether L is the first letter of the name. And the last question of the night, and the last question of the round. What is the first letter of this hidden character's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? The proportions do look a bit weird, don't they? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? And your time is up. The correct answer is finally Mace Windu. So M is what we were looking for. Well done if you got them right. 95% if you got them right, so well done. Many Burthans died to bring these answers. Well done, you were the fastest there. But the Choc Chip Wookiee, Drop It Like It's Hot, Centennial Eagle. Well done to you. Michael, you won't get me this time. We got you the first time, though. We'll give us that. Okay, that's the end of that round and the end of the quiz. Let's see how you all did, shall we? Let's jump into the top 5 teams first for that round before we jump into the winners of tonight's quiz. So, for that round only, we have in 5th place, many Bothans died to bring us these answers. In 4th place, for that round only, we had Oh Mooey Mooey, I Love You. In 3rd place for that round only, we had Dagobah X Wins. In 2nd place, we had Justice for Ben Solo. But in 1st place, for that round only, we had Veteran Difficulty. So well done to you if you're in the top 5 teams there. Again, another very, very different top 5s. This is going to be super interesting when we go onto the leaderboard. So let's jump into it, shall we? Before we give you the winners of tonight's prizes and the top 10 leaderboard, we are going to give you the winner of tonight's special achievement. There's no prizes, but you will earn your house some nice points of the best team name of the night. I'm even regretting the decision I've chosen already. There've been too brilliant names tonight. Honestly, the good 75% of your team names have been brilliant. So I just want to let me just have a refresh of everyone's name, just to make sure that I think I've got a good. I think I know who we're giving these out to. Yeah, okay, we know who we're giving it out to. Again, this happens quite a lot. We usually say we're giving out one achievement, but we do have to give out more than one. We are going to give out 2 tonight because there have been too many to choose just one from. And the 2 best names of the night are Boba Fetta Cheese and Drop It Like It's Hot. Those 2 are my favourites. There's been so many, though. So many great team names, but those 2 are our favourites tonight and will be the winners. Although a special achievement tonight for having the best team name, so well done to you. Drop It Like It's Hot and Boba Fetta Cheese. But let's now jump on to actual prizes, shall we? The first winner of our random leaderboard position prize with 1,247 points. And I was kind of hoping that it wasn't you, just because I'm going to pronounce it wrong. But it is Qui-Gon Gin and Tonic. Qui-Gon Gin and Tonic. However you pronounce it. Well done. You are the winner of our random leaderboard position prize tonight. You have won yourself a nice £10 Amazon voucher and a free ticket to any of our future quizzes. We'll be in touch with you within the next 24 hours to sort out your prize. Well done to you. For those of you who maybe don't remember, we always have a random leaderboard position prize because we know that some of you might not have great internet or might not have great, YouTube, live stream, lags, and all of that stuff. So we have a random leaderboard position prize there. So at least, even if you might not have a great experience, you might still win just something. But let's now move on to the top 10 teams of the night. In 10th place with 1,484 points, we have Get That Quiz Out of the Sky. In 9th place with 1,487 points, we've got a bad feeling about this. In 8th place with 1,547 points, we have Alderaan Answers. In 7th place with 1,557 points, we have Veteran Difficulty. In 6th place with 1,577 points, we have Oh Mooey Mooey, I Love You. In 5th place with 1,654 points, we have Drop It Like It's Hot. In fourth place, with 1,675 points, we have Justice for Ben Solo. And now we have the top 3 teams of the night. In third place, with 1,744 points, we have Many Both Hands Died to Bring us these answers. In second place, with 1,795 points, we have Jar Jar Wins. But in first place, I think, again, we find this way too often, the winner of tonight's quiz would have won without any bonus points anyway. They just got a lot of questions right and a lot of bonus points. With 1,855 points, we have Dagobah X Wins. So well done to you. You did a brilliant job tonight. You are very well deserving of the top prize tonight. We'll be in touch with you within the next day to start out your prize. Congratulations to you. But honestly, congratulations to everybody, because not only have you all been very, very brilliant. This might be, on average, our highest scoring quiz, because you all did very, very well. Secondly, the vast majority of you had brilliant team names, and that's all that I live for. The team names tonight have been brilliant. Great job. Give yourselves a nice round of applause and a pat on the back. If you didn't place in the top 10, we will be publishing our full leaderboard on our website tomorrow. So check back tomorrow if you want to know where you landed, but you didn't necessarily land in the top 10. The full leaderboard will be live on QuizWhip.co.uk tomorrow. It's probably going to be live tonight, but we say tomorrow just to give it a bit of leeway. So thank you for joining us. As a reminder, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Our handle is QuizWhipHQ. Give us a nice shout out or retweet or anything like that. Would really nicely appreciate it. But also come back for another quiz. We've got loads coming up. We've got Lord of the Rings next week. We've got my birthday quiz special coming up on Sunday. We've got Parks and Recreation coming up. We've got horror movies coming up. We've got Pokemon coming up. Join us again if you enjoyed the quiz tonight. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. We hope you had fun. We hope we brightened up your Wednesday. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thank you very much and good night.